Hello everybody, welcome to Exams 18, a channel for quantitative aptitude preparation. Quants is a very important section mainly because every competitive exam has this section included in it. But different exams require different approach in tackling this section. Here I have categorized the preparation for quants into two groups based on the solving approach required in the actual examination. The two broad groups are quantitative aptitude for jobs and quantitative aptitude for MBA. Now, quantitative aptitude for jobs usually involves the questions asked in bank exams, SSC exam, railways, and the state exams, and a few other examinations. But these are the primary exams where a lot of candidates have shown a steady increase in interest. Now, the bank exam has its own subclasses: probationary officers, assistants, and clerical examinations. Similarly, SSC also has tier 1 and tier 2 examinations. Now, moving on to the MBA entrance examinations. This has become a very popular trend for students who want to pursue a business degree. The most famous MBA entrance examinations are CAT exam, XAT, IIFT, SNAP, TISNET, and MAT. And there are also a few other exams, but these are the most important examinations which students opt when they want to pursue a business degree. Now let's go into an in-depth analysis for the job exams. Now, job exams have relatively easier questions. This is because most of the questions are direct questions. So these questions are easy, which means that you should have a good solving rate, which means that you have to solve somewhere between one question to two questions between 1 minute and 90 seconds. Speed and accuracy are very important in this examinations. If any question is taking you more than 2 minutes to solve, it's better you skip the question. It is advised you skip the question. You have to attend close to 100 questions on average. In almost all the examinations, you will have to attend 100 questions in 1 hour. That is at least the rate of solving. So shortcuts are obviously very important, because without shortcuts you cannot expect to solve 50 questions or 60 questions under 1 hour, which is a very important thing. Now, these examinations usually consist of two stages. You have the prelims and the mains. It goes without saying the prelims exam is much easier than the mains examination, but it doesn't mean the prelims is easy. Prelims is still a challenging exam for students if you don't have proper guidance. You need to know the shortcuts, you need to have the speed, you need to have the accuracy, and you need to have a good time management. Now, this is about the job examinations. Now let's move on to the MBA examinations. Now, MBA entrance examination goes without saying that are one of the hardest examinations in the Indian exam circles. Now, why are they hard? These exams test your fundamentals. The questions are designed to trick you into making conceptual errors. One thing I forgot to mention is that in bank exams, the questions will be designed in such a way you will be making calculation errors. You won't make conceptual errors because these are direct questions. There is very less chance for you to make conceptual errors, but there is a good chance of making calculation errors in job exams. Now, moving on now, but the case in MBA exams is that you will make conceptual errors because the questions are really convoluted. I'll give you a few examples. I'll give you one example of how tricky these exams are. There is the XAT examination, Xavier's Aptitude Test, where you will have to answer 23 to 25 questions in 60 minutes. But it is a known fact that you don't have to attend 23 to 25 questions. This is the total number of questions that is in the quantitative aptitude section for XAT. You will need to attend somewhere between 15 to 18 questions. In best case scenarios, you will need to attend 15 questions in approximately 60 minutes. This breaks it down to one question every 4 minutes. Now, this seems easier, right? But here is the catch. These questions are really complex questions. They dig into the fundamental concepts. Okay, so this tests your skills and data perception. You need to understand what the question is asked, what is asked in the question, and what's the shortest approach to get to the answer. These are high pressure situations, which is why this 4 minutes, which might seem enough for you, is actually a trap. See, you assume that you have 4 minutes to solve the question, but under this high pressure situation, what happens is that you lose track of the time and you get carried away. You stay in one question for a longer time than it is actually required, which leads to a reduced solving rate. So you need to know the fundamentals in a very strong way. And of course, these examinations usually have one round, and this is where I come to play. The thing is, I'm going to help you with understanding some basic formulas in an easy way, and also in calculation manipulation, because this is a very important thing. Calculation manipulation is a very important thing, and which I'm going to give you numerous shortcuts on it. So I will upload videos twice a week where I will explain the topic and the basics of the topics. I'll solve some problems in it. I'll give you some shortcuts and specific tricks. So please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for notifications to my future videos. And thank you. Have a great day and all the best for your exams.